All right, everyone, come on in the room. Come on in the room. Where y'all at? Your girl is back. Your girl is back. Happy Sunday. Come on in the room and welcome to my channel, Key Points with Keyy podcast. I am your host, your girl Keyy, K to the I to the A. That's what they call me. And I am here on this very good Sunday to talk about a topic that I feel like we all can relate on. And the topic is procrastination. Yes, procrastination, y'all. The topic of the day is procrastination, and I believe that all of us have experienced it. And if you haven't, you will, trust me. So we're going to get down to the meanings and the breaking things down. And guess what, y'all? You know they got some do's and don'ts to procrastination. Listen, we're going to get to it. So let's do it, right? Okay. So the meaning of procrastination is a fearful of doing something, or you just don't feel like doing it and being lazy and putting it off. That's basically what we're doing. That's basically what it is. That's something that we are doing in our life. I don't care if it's something small, big, whatever. We're doing that type of stuff in our life, because guess what? Procrastination is definitely in our life. But guess what? It's 2025. And you know what that means? Procrastination gotta go. It gotta go. Because you know why? Because we're trying to do things positive. And I feel like procrastination is a negative. Procrastination will have you sitting down, looking around. You don't know what's going on while time steady flowing by, honey. And guess what? Time is running like water. Literally. So can you imagine if you was to look over your life and realize that you haven't achieved or did anything that you really wanted to do? That would be a horrible feeling, But guess what? It ain't never too late. So let's get into it, okay? So, all right. So once now that we got the meaning of it, which we probably already knew what the meaning was, right? Let's get into some pros and cons to it, right? So the pros, some of the pros is setting clear goals. So for an example, right? I've been wanting to do this podcast for about 3 or 4 years now, right? And I procrastinated about it so much that 3, 4 years went by me, right? I used to always go to my friends and be like, yo, I'm going to really do this podcast. I'm going to do this YouTube channel, blah, blah, blah. And they used to be like, well, when you going to do it, kid? And I'd be like, girl, I'm going to do it. And the whole time, look, never did it. So guess what happened? The end of 2024, my niece came to me and she said, Keyy, we're going to stand on business this year coming now. And I said, what you mean, girl? She said, we're going to do the stuff that we wanted to do. We're going to set goals that we wanted to set, right? So I said, okay, so give me an example. She said, like, for an example, you want to start this YouTube channel, right? I said, yes. She said, well, we're going to start it. She said, I'm going to help you start it. She said, just like how I'm going to help you start it, you're going to help me with mine. I said, okay. So my niece, she's ready to get into, like, a different business venture, and I'm happy for her. We got to put the procrastination to the back. We got to get rid of the procrastination, and that's just period, because guess what? The procrastination hold us back from achieving and doing the things that we want to do in life. And we can't let that stop us no more. We got to get up and do it. And that's what Nike said, just get up and do it. Period. And that's what we got to do. So let's get on to some cons, right? We did some pros, let's do some cons. So some cons would be multitasking, right? Everybody can multitask. I know for myself, I am not a multitasker. I'm not a multitasker at all. I feel like if I got something that I got to do, or some things that I got to do, I'm going to put them in sections. I'm going to break them down, and I'm going to do it section by section, because trying to do all that at one time for me ain't going to work, right? So that's a con, multitasking. Another one would be, oh, yo, I'm sorry, looking at my thing. Another one would be ignoring deadlines. I think we do that a lot. We know it's a deadline coming up and we ignore it. You know what I mean? That is a con. You don't want to ignore deadlines. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to know that it's a deadline coming up and get ready to do what you need to do for that deadline before it comes up. We don't want to just keep sitting around and not doing nothing. And then the deadline that came up, the deadline didn't passed. And here we still sitting around like we ain't got nothing to do. No, that's not what we doing 2025, honey. That's just not it for me. So another thing is overthinking. I know all of y'all do that because I myself overthink everything. I overthink everything. It ain't a thing that I don't overthink about. It could be something simple as getting ready to go to work. I overthink that. It was something as simple as creating this channel. I overthink that. That's where the procrastination came in at. From overthinking. Then here go the procrastination seeping in. Oh, just wait another time. The devil is a lie. No, we doing this now. We doing this now. This is a new year. It's time to get up and do it. Like Nike said, right? It's time to do what we want to do what we got to do, honey. Because we always do what we want to do, but we don't ever do what we got to do. And sometimes we don't even do what we want to do. But guess what? We need to do it. Because all of us got goals that we want to accomplish. I don't care if they small, big, larger than life. We all got goals. I don't care if it's something around the house that you needed to do, that you've been supposed to do, and you procrastinated on it. We all got something that we got to do, y'all. Every one of us. Let me get a sip of my drink. Yeah. We all got something that we need to achieve. Whether it's big, small, little, or not. And I know I do. And this channel right here, this podcast, it's something definitely that I wanted to achieve. And guess what? I started. And I'm starting with nothing, y'all. I don't have nothing. I ain't got no background. I ain't got no microphones. I ain't got anything. You hear what I'm saying? All I got is this phone and y'all to keep me company and hopefully listen to me and vibe with me. Because guess what? Over here, this channel gonna be a vibe. Sometimes I might have you laughing and sometimes I might have you crying. Because at the end of the day, I'm a funny type of person. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no comedian, but I can be funny when I want to, you know? So we're going to be vibing over here. And so we gotta stop overthinking things and really get down to business and really do the things that we need to do and want to do. Because time ain't wasting, baby. Time ain't wasting for none of us. Time is just steady flowing by. It's steady doing what it's doing. And what it's doing, going. Period. So let's get back to this procrastination, right? So, okay, so we know the meaning, right? We know all that stuff. How about why we do it, right? So I'm going to give you an opinion on why I do it. I do it because I have a fear for me. My fear is failing, right? I didn't start my channel because I felt like I wasn't going to have anyone subscribe to my channel, or I wasn't going to have anyone that can sit and listen to me talk and, you know, do what I'm doing now and vibe out, right? So that paused what I wanted to do, and it paused it for a long time, you know? And so when time's flowing like it's flowing, we don't be really thinking about the stuff that we want to do. And if we do think about it, it come in our mind and then it go. You know what I'm saying? But that's why it's always good to have that one person that you can go talk to that can encourage you to do what you want to do. And guess what? I am the encouragement. I am the encourager. Because the same way I encourage myself is the same way I'm going to encourage y'all on here, period. We all need some encouragement in the world. It's too much of the other stuff going on and too much of the extra stuff going on that we don't need. We need encouragement. We need love. We need support. We need each other, period. We need each other. And I don't mean to get off character or get off on a topic, y'all, because we're going to get back to the procrastination, because procrastination is all over, honey. Every corner you turn, it's there. You know what I'm saying? Trying to seep in, but we got to knock it out the box. Get rid of that thing. You heard what I'm saying? Because 2025, we don't need that. Because if we let it in again, it's going to continue to stop us from the things that we need to and want to achieve, y'all. And guess what? I'm here to tell y'all, the procrastination, bye-bye. Out the door, you got to go. Out the door, you got to go. Out the door you got to go. Procrastination, out the door you got to go. You got to go. You gotta go. Just pray. You gotta go. You have to go. Because if you stay, then guess what? I'm just gonna lay and do nothing. And if you go, then you know what I mean? I'm gonna get up and do what need to be done. And I'm gonna get up and do what I wanna do. And I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna achieve the goals that I wanna achieve. And I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna be happy and I'm gonna be excited about doing stuff. Y'all, let me tell y'all, I love learning new stuff. Speaking of that, right? Like starting this thing out right here as a journey. It's going to be a journey. Anything that you want to do in life that's good is going to be a journey, you know? So, okay, I'm prepared for that. I think I'm prepared. I might not fully be prepared, but I want to be prepared for this journey that I'm about to take, right? So I know that I have to, try to get myself together to prepare for the ups and downs. And life is ups and downs, roller coasters, flip overs, all types of stuff. But I feel like, once again, my opinion, I feel like those things are there for us to go around them and learn from them so we can continue on to our journey that God wants us to have. And one thing I do feel and hope and pray is that God wants me to do this podcast and to reach out to everyone to talk to y'all. Because, y'all, I have experienced a lot of things in my 37, almost 38 years of life. And I'm willing to express all that with y'all. And I want y'all to feedback with me. I want y'all to get in the comments and talk back with me. Even if y'all got a topic that y'all want me to talk about, honey, put it in them comments and it's going to be talked about. Because over here, we real and raw and everything above. You hear what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. I ain't ready to lie. I ain't ready to do none of that. So that's what we doing over here on this channel. So anyway, back to the procrastination, y'all. Back to the procrastination. Procrastination can do a lot that we think it don't do. It can really stop us from achieving the things that we want to achieve. And I'm just going to let y'all know, right? When we do put procrastination to the side, when we first put it to the side and we really start something that we wanted to start, oh, how accomplished we going to feel. Do you hear what I'm telling you? The accomplishment is real. Listen, y'all, all I did was go on YouTube, set my account up. I kind of knew how I wanted it to be. You know what I mean? So I set it up like that. And when I did it, I felt so good. Don't get me wrong. Some things is a struggle. Because everything that you learn that's new, not easy. Some things that you learn are kind of difficult. But guess what? We can't stop. That's something else I do. I always stop when it get difficult. No, we got to continue to push forward. Because at the end of the day, if we continue to push forward and we willingly learn and willingly want to learn, we will learn. And that's just where I'm at with it. That's just where I'm at with it, y'all. I'm trying to learn everything that I need to learn over here so I can achieve and make my channel into what I really want it to be. And guess what? I'm in the encouragement business, like I said. So ain't no negative energy over here. Negative energy, that's something else that got to go. Out to go, you got to go. Out to go, you got to go. That negative energy, the procrastination, that got to go. Because that's holding us back. That's holding us back from what we can be. That's holding us back from what God wants us to be. And at the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I wanna be what God want me to be. I ain't perfect. Don't get me wrong. I ain't perfect at all. But at the end of the day, I'm a working in progress. And I'm a working in progress with this YouTube channel too. But guess what? As long as I keep working and as long as I keep walking, I'm good. I'm good, y'all. I'm good. So anyway, now that we done talked about all that stuff, I want to continue to talk about some things that we can do to stop the procrastination. I know for myself, one of the main things I want to do to stop the procrastination is if I think of something that I want to do, procrastination, it starts seeping in. As soon as you start thinking of stuff that you want to do or a goal you want to achieve, here come procrastination. I'm going to straight get up and do what I need to do and do what need to be done. Because at the end of the day, if you let that procrastination stop you, you ain't going to see nothing that you have achieved. Because guess what? You can be sitting there like a log looking crazy while time going by, while everybody doing what they want wanted to do. While everybody achieving their goals, you're going to be sitting there looking crazy. Dead. Not with me, and I hope not with y'all. So guess what? When it start coming through, that's the time to get up and start doing what it need to be done. And that's why I got up and I did what I needed to do. I got up and did this channel. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was on this thing last night practicing this video. And I guess what? I was getting frustrated and some more. And I kept practicing. Because I was supposed to do the video last night and post today, which I'm still going to post today. But I'm just telling you the struggle of getting used to doing this stuff. Listen, it was tough. But guess what? I said, I ain't giving up. I ain't letting the procrastination come in and try to stop what I'm doing. No, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Period. And guess what? Today is a new day. The sun is shining. God is always good. And guess what? I'm doing this video. So that's why we got to stop that procrastination, honey. Procrastination is something else. And we ain't with the procrastination. It's something else. When you let procrastination stop you, because I know I know all of y'all have experienced the procrastination. I know y'all have, because life be lifing. And I know life be lifing for me. So I've experienced the procrastination a lot. And that's the point. I've experienced it 2024, 2023, 2022. Guess what? It's 2025. And procrastination is out. You got to go. You got to go. You got to go. Because you didn't stop me too long enough. I gave you enough time. You know what I'm saying? I gave you your time. Now you got to go. The negative energy. I gave you enough time. You got to go. You know, I'm trying to be, y'all, this is the focusing year for me. This is the year for me to really focus on the things that I want to achieve. And you know what it is I want to achieve? I know I said it, but I'm going to say it again, y'all. My podcast YouTube channel. Yes, I do want to achieve that goal of making an honest channel that y'all can come on and that y'all can listen and y'all can vibe and y'all can watch and really relate to the things that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So yes, that procrastination gotta go. You know what else gotta go, y'all? The overthinking gotta go. We got to stop overthinking, because the overthinking gets in the way. The overthinking is the start of the procrastination. It got to go. We got to stop overthinking and just break things down. And if we got to take time to get things done, then that's what we got to do. Everybody can multitask. And I said that, like I said, I am not a multitasker. I want to break my stuff down, break it down into sections, period. Break it down into sections, period. I will break that thing down into sections and do what I need to do to get each section done. And then be like, everything is done. That part. Because I'm not going to try and fight and try to do all this stuff at one time. I'm just not. You have to know what you know how to do and what you don't. You got to know. So that way, if you see that it's getting out of hand, you can stop it and nip it in the bud. And that's come with the multitasking. If you know how to multitask, that's great. Don't get me wrong. That's awesome. But if you don't, put that stuff into sections, honey. And do it section by section until you finish. And it don't matter how long it takes, long as you finish. That's the thing. It don't matter how long it takes for us to achieve these goals. As long as we, excuse me, y'all. As long as we achieve these goals, period. That's what it's about, you know? So we got to stop overthinking. We got to stop letting this procrastination seep in and try to take over. And we got to get up and do it. Like Nike said, get up and just do it, period. Because at the end of the day, the only one that's going to be able to do everything that they wanted to achieve is you. It's you. And guess what? God is going to be with us all the way. He ain't going to leave outside, especially if it's something good. So we the only ones that can get up and do what we want to do with these goals. And guess what? That's what I'm doing all 2025, 2026, 2027, all the way through, God willing. That's what I'm going to do. That's what Keyy going to do. And I hope that y'all watching that's what y'all going to do. Because like I said, I'm in the encouragement business. So the same way I encourage myself, I want y'all to go out and do y'all. I want y'all to go out and achieve your goals. I want y'all to go out and do whatever you had in mind to do. And don't let nothing stop you. Nobody. Don't let nobody stop you. Because guess what? When people start trying to stop you, that's a part of the procrastination too, y'all. I'm telling you, procrastination is everywhere. So 2025, we putting it to an end. We putting it to an end, y'all. And I just wanted to come on here and share that. I hope y'all can relate to my channel. Please come and vibe with me. I'm going to have, different co-hosts on here from time to time. And sometimes it's just going to be me and you up and personal. So please come and subscribe to my channel. Comment, like, share. Leave them comments, y'all, so I can talk to y'all. Because I want to talk to y'all. I ain't just a person that's just going to get up on this thing and record videos. I actually want to talk to my people. So let's talk. Let's talk. Y'all have a great Sunday. Stay safe. Stay warm wherever you at. And I love y'all. Bye.